Welcome to Simply Tutorial 7, and in this update we're going to be looking at an email that I've just received from Leslie Grant of the Customer Service Executive at Simplyelectronics. And as you can see, her purpose in contacting me once again was after my order was declined, was to come good on a previously less than forthcoming order experience with us. And she was saying that we understand if you refuse to give us this opportunity, which I haven't. On the other hand, if you are seeking press information about our company for your campaign, please kindly write to our mailing address in Isle of Wight. And that's from Leslie Grant, the Customer Service Executive, in reply to my email asking her some very pertinent questions about the company. For example, on eBay they advertise as a limited company, and are they limited or not? Because the limited company was actually dissolved in January of this year, and asking lots of other questions about things that I found on the feedback sites and the review sites that on the internet with regards to Simplyelectronics. So let's just have a look at the Isle of Wight address, and we can see this is the Isle of Wight Economic Partnership, and the Innovation Centre for Business, Office, Workspace, Virtual Office. Let's look at that Virtual Office. And the Virtual Office, well, option 1, you can get mail forwarding of service for £35 a month. You could get a telephone number as well for £40 a month, but Simplyelectronics have clearly opted for option 1, the cheapest option, for £35 a month. So what are they getting for that? Well, they're getting a mail forwarding service, and this is used by overseas companies requiring a UK mainland address to form part of their returns process. And as you're aware from the Simplyelectronics website, that's exactly what they were doing, was using this address as a returns address. And if you went onto the Simplyelectronics website, you would discover that it's only a returns address and nothing else. And if we go on to our address here, this is the Simplyelectronicsnot channel. This is the channel that's been dedicated to helping Simplyelectronics improve their customer service. And here is that returns address. And as you can see, the Innovation Centre, St Cross Business Park in Newport, the Isle of Wight. Please note that this is a returns address only and cannot be used for any other purposes. So why Leslie wants me to write there about press reports, I'm not too sure. But you might be interested to see here that Simplyelectronics Limited is care of Sprocket Express LLC. Now then, I wrote to Sprocket Express and asked them if they knew about a company called Simplyelectronics. Let's have a look at their email response. This was Dan Sense, the president of Sprocket Express. Thank you for bringing this issue to our attention. We're an e-commerce fulfillment company located in the USA, and although I've always wanted to visit the Isle of Wight, I can assure you that we have no offices there. I was initially dubious about starting a relationship with this company, and now based on your email I'm more concerned. Clearly, I will be confronting Simplyelectronics with the evidence that you have provided, and if I am not satisfied at their response, will quickly drop doing business with them. And that's best regards from Dan. And so clearly, in our latest report and update, we're finding out that, yet again, the Simplyelectronics are using addresses, fulfillment services, postal addresses, and companies to do business with them so that they can avoid direct contact with you. Thank you very much for listening. Happy shopping with Simplyelectronics.